Hi, my name is Attorney Johan Confidente, real estate lawyer here in Punta Cana. Thank you all for being here today. Also, I would like to say thank you to the organizers of this event, Discover Real Estate in the Dominican Republic. It is always a pleasure to talk about law, especially about real estate law, and that is exactly what I will be doing here today. I would like to start by saying how simple it is to buy a property in the Dominican Republic. All we have to do is to make sure that all the process and procedures are followed correctly in order to transfer a free and clear property to the buyer. Some of the most common questions that we always get in our practice is, what is my protection as a foreign investor buying a property in the Dominican Republic? The legal frame of the Dominican Republic grants the same rights and obligations to foreign investors and to Dominican. That means that I have the same obligations that you will have when you buy a property here or operate business in the Dominican Republic. That is an extremely good guarantee that you know that when buying here, you will have the same obligation. We do not penalize you for investing in the Dominican Republic. All the way around, we do give you a lot of facilities, a lot of incentives that the Dominican legislation has in place to foreign investors. Some of the other questions that we always get is, how long does it take to perform the due diligence? Do I have to be present at the closing date? Well, it usually takes somewhere between 3 to 4 weeks to perform a good level of due diligence and confirm if the property is in good standing. We have to go over all the documents, and this process has to be performed by a real estate attorney. We highly recommend that the real estate attorney should be the one conducting the due diligence process. Also, do I have to be present at the closing? Definitely yes. You have to be present or duly represented by a power of attorney. In the Dominican Republic, we do not have electronic signature when it comes to document that will be registered at any public institution. We have to sign in person. Then, some of the other questions that we always get as well is, how long does it take to get the title transferred to my name? Once you close on the property, that we pay off the property, it takes approximately 2 to 3 months to get the property transferred to your name. Some of those things that you also have to know is the transfer taxes. How much is transfer taxes in the Dominican Republic? The transfer tax is actually 3% based on the purchase price. Property tax is 1%. 1%, however, you do have $165,000, which is property tax free. That means if you have one or multiple property, the first $165,000 out of your total patrimony will be property tax free. That means that if you only buy one property for $165,000, you won't have to pay property taxes. Your property taxes will be exempt. Please make sure that at this moment, I am only referring to property taxes. You always have to pay property transfer tax unless that the property has the benefit of Confutur. And what is Confutur? Confutur is a tax exemption program, is the law that grants, that waives the property transfer taxes and the property taxes. The property taxes will be waived for the first 15 years. It's very important to remember and to keep in mind that this benefit is only applicable to some properties, that are previously qualified for Confutur, and the benefit is only available for the first buyer from the developer. This is what the law of Confutur is about. Well, thank you very much for paying attention to this video, and I would like to see you soon in the Dominican Republic.